So if you've literally just started lifting weights and you're a beginner, this video is going to be perfect for you, because I obviously was once a beginner and so was everybody else out there. But the thing is, nobody likes to help beginners out. They like to take advantage of them and sell them shit, but nobody likes to tell them the truth about just how easy it is to build muscle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 3 tips for you to start building muscle as a beginner. Now, when I first started, I spent about 2 years doing dog shit training. Honestly, I was going into the gym, walking onto any fucking machine that I knew roughly how it worked and just pushing out 30 reps. I had no clue about the rest periods, the sets, the reps, the right form. I didn't know any of that. I was just going in there and moving my body. Yeah, I kept relatively lean, but I didn't put on the gains that I wanted. And just imagine 2 years of not even fucking building anything. If I knew how to train back then, think how much bigger I'd be now, because I had 2 years extra on top of all my training years. So what I don't want to do is I don't want you to go through the same thing. So anyway, enough about me, right? The first tip that I'm going to give you is that you need to build a solid foundation. So what I mean by that is you need to be doing the compound moves and you need to be doing the sets and the reps for building muscle. Compound moves are boring moves that most people only ever do when they want to bang out fucking 1 rep maxes. So you've got things like your chest press, your shoulder press, your squats, pull-ups and press-ups, and all that, deadlifts, all that kind of shit, right? Them exercises are the things that build solid fucking slabs of muscle all over your body. And that is exactly what you need. You need to build a solid foundation to then build on top of that. So what I would recommend is that you find a program that incorporates all of these compound moves and stick to it, and stick to the reps and sets of bodybuilding. So say 3 to 4 sets between 8 to 12 reps. Guys, you're beginners. You're going to put on a fucking shit ton of muscle in the first year compared to any other year, okay? So these compound exercises are literally muscle building fucking steroid exercises for beginners. You will see huge gains from them, but most people don't start with them. Now, the reason most people don't start with them is because when you first hit the gym, you're like, yeah, I'm going to fucking get in there and I'm going to do all these weird and wacky, wonderful fucking exercises that I've seen on Men's Health magazine that build muscle in like 3 seconds and all that shit. And you end up going in there and doing all these fucking stupid chest exercises when your chest doesn't even know how to work yet. Like, your chest doesn't even know how to fucking chest press yet, and you're there doing like flies, your arms are fucking waving everywhere, you're probably going to damage all your shoulders. Just get in there and do the foundational exercises first. Start slow and build up, and I guarantee that you'll get more results from that doing the compound exercises than you will doing these crazy new exercises that they're showing you in fucking Men's Health and all that shit. Tip number 2. I forgot what tip number 2 was. What was it? Yes, stick to something. Doesn't matter what it is, okay? I'm contradicting myself here, but I know that you won't fucking listen to me anyway. But if you have picked a program that's a little bit crazy, does all these weird and wacky exercises and stuff, and you want to do that, stick to it. Stick to it, right? I spent 2 years jumping from one fucking program to another because I didn't see the gains that I wanted to see fast enough. Right? I guarantee you could do Kim Kardashian's fucking weightlifting program and you will get results from it if you stick to it from day 1 to day fucking 100 or whatever. Okay? You will make gains from it because, again, you're a beginner and your body's not fucking used to it. So anything that you do, you will make gains from. But if you keep jumping ship every 2 weeks, you'll get a year down the line, you'll look exactly the same, and you'll go, I wish I just fucking stuck to that program. Tip number 3, and the final tip, is ask for help. Now guys, I know we are the worst for it. We want to take the whole fucking weight of the world on our shoulders and we want to do it our own way, right? But honest to God, you could be doing like the biggest one that I see all the time, and I know now because I obviously did it as well, but the biggest one that I always see is when people are doing fucking tricep push downs, okay? There's a difference between, if I can pull this down here, there's a difference between a tricep push down, okay, and a tricep push down, right? The amount of young lads that I've seen come in there, whack that weight right up and then try and bang out as many as they can because they don't have a clue about the form is ridiculous, right? Ask for help. If you think you're doing it wrong, you probably fucking are. Guys, there's no shame in that. If you're in a decent gym and the instructor is friendly enough, they'll fucking tell you, because with that, if you're a personal trainer or a fitness instructor, you're there because you care about people. You're there because you want to help people. So they will help you. They're not going to go over and laugh at you, okay? And if they do, they're fucking knobheads and you should probably change gym, right? But ask for help, especially, like I said, going back to the first point, with your compound moves, you need to get them spot on. Your deadlifts especially, your squats especially, okay? If you haven't got that right from the start, you're going to start creating imbalances and shit and start causing yourself problems further down the line if you're not doing them correctly now, okay? So ask for help. Ask them to check your form. Am I doing it right? Ask for help on the sets and reps. Should I be doing this many sets? Should I be doing that many sets? Don't ask about nutritional advice yet, because that's a whole nother story. Most people know fuck all about it. And also, as beginners, as long as you're getting 3 decent meals a day and you're lifting heavy and you're doing the right compound movements, you're gonna fucking build muscle. So just a recap on everything that we just talked about. Tip number 1 is, I can't fucking remember. Yes, build a solid foundation, okay? So your compound moves and getting your reps and your sets down to a T, and obviously also your form. Tip number 2 is to stick to something, okay? Pick whatever it is you're doing, stick to it for 2-3 months. If it's shit, move on, okay? But like I said, you will see gains no matter what you do as long as you stick to it, okay? So stop jumping ship every 2 weeks, stick to something, see what happens, go from there. Tip number 3 and final tip is to ask for help. Ask your personal trainer. Ask your dad if you used to do weight training or whatever. If you don't have a dad, ask your mum. I don't know, ask your gran. Ask anyone. Go on the internet. Find people that are giving out information like this. Talk to me if you want. Go and find a trainer that you like. Go on YouTube. Okay, there's plenty of things out there now where you can find out the correct form, the correct sets and reps, what exercise you should be doing, blah, 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 okay? So there's plenty of people you can ask, or just go into your local gym and ask your local gym, okay? Do these 3 things, and I guarantee your training will go up a notch, rather than staying stagnant for the next 2 years and wondering where the fuck all your gains are and why you're not progressing. And honestly, guys, if you stick to these 3 tips and you're a beginner, you will put on slabs of muscle. Like, it's so annoying seeing beginners start. Like, when I've helped guys in the past build muscle and the beginners, it's so annoying to see. It's great to see, but like me now, I struggle. Like, I could put on, like, say, 5 pound over a year. You could put on 30 pounds in a year in the first fucking year if you're doing the right things. So guys, if you're beginners, jump on these 3 tips, get them done, and I guarantee it will help you out. Peace.